What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hammerdown Motorsports. Behind me, we have our 2022 Platinum Super Duty F350. And if you guys have been paying attention to the other videos, well, you know that we already had one warranty concern. And yes, it was a minor one. I know that. I admitted that. But it was our massage seat on the driver's side did not work. And also the lumbar support did not work either, because in these seats, the multi-contoured seats, they have a air compressor and air bladders and all that kind of stuff. There's a whole lot going on inside these seats, and mine wasn't working. So, but 200 miles in, and yeah, wasn't working. Worked when I drove it home from the dealership, which is pretty much that first 200 miles, and then that was it. But I took it over to the dealership, and the first time I waited on it, so they didn't have much time with it. And they said they're gonna need to open up the seat and kind of figure out what's going on. So I brought it back, and they had it for pretty much the whole day. Called me probably about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon after having it since the morning, and they said it's all fixed, all ready to go, and it was just a hose that was off inside the seat. So not a big deal. They got that all sorted out. Just kind of one of those little hiccups. I totally understand. But there's been a couple of other little things. These are all little things, but there has been things nonetheless, and that's what I'm going to be sharing with you on this truck. So the other thing that I noticed was when I went down to the beach last weekend, I was towing my boat, and all of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, right away, I plug in my boat trailer and my signal lights and brake lights don't work. I'm getting faults on the dash for trailer light wiring and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, the truck's a 2022. My trailer's a 2022. I towed it with my Ram. Never had an issue. I know it's salt water and all that kind of stuff, but the boat is only a few months old. The trailer is only a few months old. There shouldn't really be any issues with that trailer at this point. So we have the camper behind me here. So if it's 2 trailers that don't work, I'm pretty sure it's something up with the truck. So we're gonna be finding that out live today on this video and see if there's another issue that we have to take the truck back to the dealership for. And also another very, very small issue that I have noticed, and it only happened once so far, so we'll kind of keep an eye on this, is the radio. I went to adjust the volume and it said prompt volume, and there was no prompt selected or anything like that. I turned the truck off, turned it back on, got out of the menus, all that kind of stuff, trying to get back to the radio volume, and the radio volume was at what it was. It wouldn't allow me to change that. So I don't know what happened there. And then I drove for probably about 10 minutes, and then it fixed itself. So it's all back online now, but there was just one of those things. It was a little bit annoying where I couldn't turn my radio down. I had to turn the radio off. So drop in the comments, have you guys had any of these issues with the new screens? Just kind of one of those little hiccups. I mean, the Ram did have its share of stuff too, so we're not gonna hold this against Ford just yet. And a little update on our wheels and tires. I finally put some mileage on with this setup. I think we're just under 1,000 miles on the truck now. And these, I love the look. I absolutely love the way that these make this truck look. It's not super aggressive, but it definitely gives you a little bit of presence. The original ones, they just stuck in too far and it didn't look wide enough. So this, I think, really did it for me. These are a -19 on a 10 wide with a Toyo Open Country MT. The only gripe I have is, well, I knew this already going into it because I've had these tires on other things. And there's ducks. There's ducks everywhere. Ducks in the vlog. There they go. They know it's hunting season. They're like, we're gonna fly during the workday. There they go. And speaking of noise, this is the only gripe I have with these tires. I love the look of them, but they do make a little bit of road noise. And I don't remember, like, I do have them on the Hammer wagon, but that thing really hasn't been on the road because we're still working on it because we have other things going on. We never got back to that one yet, but I might have some future plans for that. Drop in the comments, should we put a 7.3 power stroke in that? I'm thinking about it. We might have to find a donor truck one day. But anyways, we do have these tires on. They are a little noisy on the highway. That's about the only thing I can say that's bad about them. They do not vibrate, anything like that. They are perfect in every other way. They're, I'm sure, not as bad as the Nitto Mud Grapplers, which, you know, I think are probably one of the noisiest tires. But all in all, I think it is a good trade-off for the look. So let's cut through all the gnats here. You can see we do have a bunch of boxes in the bed. Big shout out to Rough Country. They have hooked us up with a ton of stuff. I asked for just a couple little things and they sent me this huge care package for this truck. So we will have upcoming videos on some of those accessories and we'll be very excited to share those with you guys. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our camper and we're gonna hook up our wiring and we're gonna see if this trailer does the same thing as the boat trailer. This is a 2015. It's never had any wiring issues or anything like that. It's actually barely even been used. But yeah, we're gonna hook this thing up and see if it works. everything's locked in there. Now, we're gonna try our lights out and see what we got. Turn our key to on. Oop, push one too many times, there we go. You can see there we have 968.1 miles. Trailer is connected, full power accessory mode. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn our headlights on. See our marker lights lit up on the trailer. Now let's hit the signal light. Okay, it's flashing. It's flashing on the dash at least. I did have this happen on my boat trailer once too. It was flashing on the left, and don't mind all my insulation bags. We're in the middle of some construction as well. Okay, so I have left turn signal. That is a good sign. Let's go over for the right, see if we got that, because if that's the case, I think it might be my trailer, which would be good because the boat trailer is actually at the boat place right now, so they can fix that under warranty. All right, we've got right turn signal, at least on the truck. Let's go over to the back here. Yep, no issues there. Okay, so I'm breathing a sigh of relief now because, yeah, I thought there was going to be a truck issue because I even talked to the guys at the boat place and they're like, yeah, we've had some Super Duties that did not like the trailers, or there was something with the truck or whatever. I have no idea if that's the case or whatever, but either way, the guy at the boat place actually has this almost exact same truck. So we can try it with his and see if it works or whatever the case may be. Let's hit our hazards. Shouldn't be any different there. But we should try them all just to make sure that they work and I can kind of eliminate any of the issues that may be caused by the truck. So there you can see hazard lights are good, clearance lights are good, signal lights are good, and yeah, it's got to be my trailer. So drop in the comments, have you guys have any connectivity issues with your trailers on your Super Duties? It might be just a thing with certain trailers with LEDs. I don't know, this is an older trailer, so it does not have LEDs. That might be an issue. I'm not entirely sure, but we're trying to figure it out. So there it is, everybody, our warranty update on the Super Duty. We got the seat fixed, which is awesome because on my long trip, I did about a 3-hour drive with it, and having that massage is absolutely awesome because it just goes and goes until you turn it off, which is way better than the Range Rover, which lasted like 15 minutes and then turned off. And this massage is much better. So if you're gonna get massage seats, or you're thinking about if you like massage seats, you should get massage seats. They're definitely worth it. But either way, we got that fixed, and the radio thing, I guess we'll keep an eye on that. Our trailer wiring, well, obviously the truck is putting out the right signals to this trailer at least, so we're gonna have the boat place have a look at my other trailer and see if maybe it's an LED light thing or whatever. But either way, there you guys go. We got the truck kind of pretty much in order. We have more stuff coming in the back there, so I'm very excited to put on some accessories on this thing, get it kind of more unique and more usable for daily use. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and as always, keep that hammer down. And if you guys have made it this far in the video, definitely go into the comments section and drop warranty or anything else you want to say about this truck, because I'm very excited to get this build started and share it with you guys out there. And we also have a little bit of shop update over here behind me. We have an insulated wall, so there's definitely some progress going on. I need to get the rest of all of this insulation up over here on this wall, get some plastic up and all of that. I do have a HVAC guy coming sometime soon to have a look at what we're going to be putting in the shop, ducting and all that kind of stuff before I can close up the ceiling. And then we should have heat and air conditioning in the shop, and that should be absolutely awesome because it should keep all the other sounds out, because I usually have weed whackers, mowers, all that kind of stuff going on. Yeah, it's tough when you're trying to film and you have to wait for someone to stop mowing their lawn, and it's a whole thing. If you video, you know. But that's just kind of a little shop update for you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. And now we're really into overtime here. We do have our 2017 Camaro SS, the IROC Z, which, well, if you guys don't believe me that it's a real IROC Z, check that out. It's about as real as these get, so we got that anyways. We need some modifications to come on this car. We have not forgotten about this car. This has just been kind of postponed because of shop stuff. So once the shop is nice and clean, we're gonna do some heart surgery on this thing, and we might have some surprises coming. And yeah, maybe we'll make this car sound a little bit more like this car.